Pittsburgh Pirates have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Bailey Falter. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Kicks and fires. The other way, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. That one missed. And a ball evens the count. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. One down, base is empty. In the air to left center. Reynolds on the run. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Tyler Stevenson.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. In for a strike, 0-2. Liner back to the mound, and he's got it. Quick reactions there, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Brandon Williamson.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As the lefty gets to work, right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ball one there. That's down and in.
It's a good take.
And that one is in the dirt. Full count now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Inside corner for a strike. A wide to kick the pitch. Good eye right there. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One out. Bases empty. The punch out there. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Brian Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one hammered. That's back. Back. Gone. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's O'Neal Cruz with 3 hits and 4 runs batted in the series. There's the strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. The lefty fires. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2-0. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
And a pitch. That one the other way. Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now this is in the air down the line. McCutchen makes the grab. 2 down.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. And out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Christian, he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 55.
So 2 down. Brandon Williamson, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Fairchild, the lead runner out at second. Encarnacion Strand on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Edward Olivares. Williamson back to work. And a foul ball left side. And now the lefty. That one misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball. High fly ball out to left field. Steer on the move. He's got it. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Liover Peguero in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with one gone. Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. And the 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the pitch. That clips the zone, and it's 2-1. Tied up here in the early going. Pitch misses there, and that's ball three. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Batting in, the catcher, Andy.
So first and second with one man gone. Next to hit, Andy Rodriguez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 0-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
So now here's the pitcher, Bailey Falter.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field, Steer on the move towards the line, makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 3rd inning. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Friedl measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. McCutchen makes the catch. 1 away. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. And And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
He goes down looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
To the right side, McClain gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen, struck out swinging his first time. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. McClain on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Brian Reynolds here. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Bounce to third. Candelario on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at PNC Park. And the batter now, Spencer Steer. The pitch. Rips that one to right. McCutchen makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air, center field. Olivares hauls it in, 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Reds down in order. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. And now O'Neill Cruz.
Shortstop, O'Neill.
Williamson back to work. And a good eye there.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Up next for the Pirates, Edward Olivares.
Ball. 1-0.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying up against the wall and brings it in.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. In there at the knees for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Next pitch is downstairs. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Stuart Fairchild.
Stuart Fairchild.
Here comes a pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, no.
Right through there for a strike. This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
That's to third. Hayes to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. And the batter now, Brandon Williamson. Grounded out his first time up. Ball. Just missed. That's inside.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding his zone.
2 outs. Outside low. 3-0. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Edge of the zone for a strike. 3-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That's a foul ball.
Two down, nobody on. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Reds go down quietly. Halfway home. All even. One apiece. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Rowdy Tellez. And here it comes. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Bounce to the right. McLean. To first. And a quick out, number one.
The catcher, number 5,
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
1-0.
The line to kick the pitch.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Kicks and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground right side. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The pitcher, number 26.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bailey Falter.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ball to strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We played 5 full. tied at 1 aside. Back here in Pittsburgh. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And this is inside. Matt McClain up next for the Reds. Three-0 down.
3 high.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now snap throw to first. Friedl back in standing. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab.
The batter number 9, second baseman,
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Friedl stands at first with 1 out. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Snags it for the 2nd out. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And it's even up. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back standing. The pitch. Ripped towards third. They get the force, and that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hayes, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. T.J. Antone loosening up for manager David Bell. Jabot getting loose as well. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
Another 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So up next, Andrew McCutchen. Swung on, belted. Fairchild going back on this one. Gone! So he blasts one out the other way. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One out, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball there. And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, they'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That's a little bit low. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. The lefty fires. In the air, left field. Steer gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Fastball for a strike. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Strike three, got him swinging. Now one away. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Stewart.
And now the right fielder, Stuart Fairchild. 1 for 2. In there at the knees, and that's strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. That one not close. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty on the ground to third. Hayes throws to first, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds 1. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. TJ Antone on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Jake Fraley, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing right field and batting 9, number 27. Jake.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Edward Olivares.
The center fielder, Edward Olivares.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is down low. And the righty deals. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Peguero having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Just missed.
Outside.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2-2.
And that's outside. Bounce to the left side. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two outs, base is empty. Rowdy Tellez will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Left-hand batter waits. To the right side, McLean. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Connor Joe, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing first base and batting out, number 2.
Well, one-run game and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Christian Encarnacion Strand.
And a pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Hernandez also throwing. And the pitch. And it's 1-1. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Chapman now 1-run game. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Back foot slider struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So now a pinch hitter, Tony Kemp. 1 out, the base is empty for him. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Hayes. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Strike 1. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. And they trail it here 2-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Tony Kemp. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. New pitcher for the Reds, Ian Gibaut.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez.
The catcher,
The wind of the pitch. And a curve misses outside. And that one off the outside edge. Now fly ball to right center. Friedel drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
the first baseman, number 2,
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Joe swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. That's a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Popped up. McLean moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
the batter, the right fielder, Andrew.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Emilio Pagan loosening up for manager David Bell. Righty delivers.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Joe off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Three one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Brian Reynolds. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. That one catches the zone, and a count 2-1. First and second, 2 down. On a line, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At the plate, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out towards left center. Turns to the right on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Reds. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here comes a pitch. De La Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Bednar, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And now it's 1-2. Right through there, got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
McLean batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And the right-hander deals.
No.
Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
And another ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
The count 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. The Reds down to their final strike. Pitch misses outside. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Stevenson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 1-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. And downstairs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base.